Good start for him to show off against first race, first pole. He might get an invite. Does truck count? My partner in the booth is along with the sun. Oh, we got some contact mid-pack already. Does a pole in trucks get you an invite to the shootout in next season to start the season?
Well, I think I just unmuted my mic or whatever.
Yes,
so
now
I think
you're in.
I think they can hear us now. I'm sorry about that. Long with the sauce here, and yes, the poll is gonna lock them into the shootout for next season. I don't know. We haven't included trucks, but you might as well. I mean, like it'll feel good for it going. So we're just gonna lock in.
All right, so good job, Denke. He'll be in the shootout next year. You heard it here first. That's your director of operations. Long live the sauce. So single file to start out. We had some contact, did not lead to a caution, but the field definitely got separated up here. You just watched the Cobra Xfinity Series, then you watched the Cobra Cup Series. These are the guys who are just joining Cobra. They either got drafted into this series behind the first two, or they're free agents looking to move their way up. So there's a lot of real strong competition in here in the all-out truck series for the Cobra E-Racing League. And Denke, your pole sitter, he's still pulling them up front here. Single file, we at the top, I'd say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in the front pack. The 02 of K. Larson, 42.622, is in second. The 40 of JMW, he's in third. Fourth place is the 3, that's Terrell DePhantom. Then we have in... who's next? That's a green car. It's an independent, so I don't know the number on it. It's the number 83.
Friday's in the 83.
Yeah.
Fourth.
That's
right behind him, the 40 of JMW.
And then there you got Butters back here in about 7th place. He's right behind Free OG, who's in 6th. Or in 5th. That's 5th and 6th. It was off by 1.
That's one of your drivers, correct there, Brink?
Yes, it is. I got 2 of my guys in the top 5. Looks like John, who's JMW, and Free OG, who's in the 45. Almost forgot who wouldn't wear it. Should be the champs in the 38. He's, I just went back to him. He's in the middle of the second pack. He started near the front, but he got caught up in some of that early contact. Let's look at some of these guys in that second pack, because it's the biggest pack. They're catching the leaders. You got the 51 leading that pack. That's Nike Boy. He just ran in the X. Did he run in the Cup Series? I can't remember if I saw his name or not. I did in the Xfinity, though. He was actually drafted to your team, Sauce, and after a trade ended up on the Toyotas on Gorilla Autosport, and now he runs the Truck Series for them. But that's a strong competitor, and you could see him move up pretty quickly.
That's
he
true.
does things right.
Sorry about that, Brink. We had to make sure the volume settings is correct so we could hear you over the truck.
No problem. Good job. Thank you for that.
Fix for you.
It's all in the details.
Yeah, we got a big pack right here.
Yeah, that second pack caught the first. There goes the 10. He got bumped out of line, though. The 40 kind of hit him, and he got above the 40, and then the 40 tapped the front end of his bumper. That's Butters just behind him. They're leading the second line now, but the bottom line is where everyone's at. Him in the 10, but that was now the 10 dropped down as soon as he got a spot. Denkate's still your leader in the 75,
we got 2 guys
though.
on the apron back here. A lot going on here tonight.
There really is. There really is.
This is the all-out series, man. We brought it back. We had it season 1, and it was a real big hit. We didn't have them broadcasted, but we got these guys going now.
Yeah, now we got 3 series. We got broadcasters
tonight too.
Yeah, 25 guys. We could have had 30. We could have had 30, but 25 got here for the first race. And that's bigger than our other fields. Our other fields max out at 20, maybe 21. When we have a truck leader, I think we'll have an invite for 1 guy to go to Xfinity. But that's about it. It's about 20 cars in the Cup and Xfinity fields. We got up to 30 can race here in the Truck Series. And look, send a message in the chats if you want. Give us your PlayStation name. We'll send you an invite. We can get you into the Discord, and then you can take your chances here in our all-out Truck Series.
Yep. And yeah, we're live from my personal account just due to some tech difficulties getting into the main account. But we'll make sure to get this race on the playlist for the Cobra Racing YouTube channel.
So you know, in the back of the pack, who got the brunt of all that, baseball kid in the 8, Big T-Bones in the 23, Colic fan in the 26. They all got, they're all running by themselves because they got that early damage that did not bring out a yellow.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to gather it up, get back to stage 1. I don't think there's any pits here, so they're just gonna have to rebound from that. Maybe do some strategy with the tires. That's what I did, or would do in that situation. But Dinky out front, looking strong, and he hasn't raced in a while, so he missed a lot of the ARCA series last year. But he's back on the pole out front.
That is true. He did miss a bit, but you know he's back. He raced. He was consistent in the ARCA series, and here he is, show right up front. Every lap has been him.
He's working up a big gap. Who is in the 02 there? I'm trying to see on the team rosters.
That's Kay Larson in the 02.
Kay Larson. Yeah, we've heard a little about him in the drafts. I'm really surprised that he didn't go in earlier and didn't get into the Xfinity Series, but nonetheless, we got to look out for here.
Yeah, it's one of those names that you could see move up through the series pretty quickly. 2 weeks, everything is this way, and after 2 weeks, it'll...
Oh, big block by the 75. Goes down, hits the 02. The 02 holds a position, says it's mine.
Larson kind of faked him out.
Yeah, he had position clearly down underneath Dinkate there. Dinkate realizing that he didn't go any further into contact, but now you have Kyle Larson out front. Kay Larson.
He might lose it to the 3. Here comes John.
Oh, the 3's on the inside. Oh, big wreck.
That must have been coming to the end of the stage.
Just a 45.
That ends the stage, but the 3 wins it.
Interesting, yeah.
Terrell Dan or the Phantom. He wins stage number 1.
Try to get a live stream here from someone.
Denkate has his open, I believe. So what a finish. Terrell the Phantom with the win there and kind of shoved his way through. We'll have to look at the film on that a little later. But for now, stage number 1 goes to that 3 truck.
Very aggressive move there by the 3 truck.
Venom Racing with a strong start. Where's that Rising Dragon?
I think he's independent.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mistook it because he's the 3. Alright, everybody got their pit stops in. Tire pressures are up. Denkate, your pole sitter, is now way at back of the pack. He must have had some damage to fix. But here we go, up front now. What we got to him is the 51 of Nike Boy. The 60, he's going to let his teammate, the number 16 car, get in there. This is your broadcaster Clay. That's his team. Those Toyota trucks.
Teammate for teammate right there. Clay's in the 16.
The 16 is Story Square. That's who
Story
your leader
Square out
is.
Front.
With
the 3 hits smacking the apron there.
Oh, it takes somebody else out.
They're stacking up in the turn. Big wreck. 23's around.
Stacked up. That's the only guy who went around. Wow, 1 spinner and we had a caution. Good for Big T-Bones, though, who was the guy who spun.
Interesting right there. Yeah, that all started with the 3 truck just slapping the apron, coming back. The 3 wet, they're bouncing off each other, someone's pinballing. You gotta be able to hold your line in those situations, and especially on the restart there. Everyone gets a little squirrely.
Yes, and you know, everyone's trying to make a name for themselves here. This is just like the real truck series in that way.
Listen, tonight will be nothing short of a spectacle.
I gotta say, so as I race in the first 2 races, so I haven't heard the broadcast yet, but this is great. 3 series in 1 night every Friday.
Yep.
Like, this is crazy stuff, and we're doing it. We got large fields here.
Good view here for the leader. Story Squared out front with his teammate Nike Boy Will, and I think the 16 missed a shift.
Yeah, I don't know that he missed it, so to speak.
And the 51's gonna drop down a little strategy gamesmanship there.
Yeah, it cost the whole
Some
front line
people's
its
not going to
momentum,
like
though.
that there on the bottom. It's going to get checked up a lot. They're going to go into the turn and get real squirrely. They're already getting squirrely in the back, far into the wall. That's a 26.
Yeah, you know who doesn't like
3
that? The
wide on
99
the
who had to follow.
restart.
The 99 did not like that at all.
Oh, yeah, there's 4 trucks there in the back.
Take a look at that
They,
number 17 truck who's fourth in line on the bottom.
Yep. Fire
Third in
Slayer,
line.
that's... Hey, season 1 of the All Out Truck Series, you know, a couple years ago, seasons ago, he won 5 races for me. So I think coming into it, he's the all-time wins leader for the All Out Series. So that's the truck to look for tonight. That 17 truck, in my opinion.
There's one more truck that we should look at.
That's my pick for tonight. 17 truck of Fire Slayer.
He's not doing
Write
well
it
here
down.
in stage 2, but the 33 is cyogenic. Is never count him out. And when we get back to stage 3, just keep a lookout for that black 33.
You got
right now,
cars,
he's
trucks
far
on the
back.
apron, slapping that apron.
Keep it on the apron here tonight, guys. Keep it off the apron, I mean.
Oh, I'm not sure who that is.
Somebody in the back just spun. I'm not sure. Yeah. That's the 55. That's SF Bass
Fishing having a rough go at it tonight. Back to the front we go. The 8 truck made a move on the 51 to the lead. Get a look on who that is.
Yeah, that's one of the Ford drivers, but I think he's independent. That's Baseball Kid. So he's running out there with the
Baseball Kid
independents.
to the lead.
He has no friends up there right now because none of those guys that I know of are in the party with him. But yeah, Baseball Kid 78.99 is your leader. Single file leading here. Bottom lane train. Everyone gets in line now. We got like 18 cars in line, I want to say. Maybe 17. One guy up high, that's Butters in the red 00.
We got the single file going here. I don't think you have to save anything, so...
No, this race is pretty short. The strategy just comes to taking care of your truck and getting through the field. Because by stage 3, you better be near the front if you want to have a shot.
And we're looking at 3 to go here in the stage, 2 to go coming to the line. So I think the 16 is going to get a little... We'll see what the 51 and 16 do here. I think they're going to make a move.
The 10 got
late.
put in the wall. 10 gets shoved up near in turn 2. A couple guys down the back straightaway getting squirrely. I don't know if there was a little bit of a lag spike, but we have one guy hanging up high. That's the number 38. That is Chippy the Champ. Strong competitor as well. Yeah, that 51 keeps trying to poke his nose out of the 8. I'm not sure if he
the 8 with the moves up the track coming out of the turn.
Ooh, some of those Thor Fords are having trouble holding that
Interested to see
bottom
what
line.
they do here. Do you go for the stage points, or you try to pop out, maybe get the stage win?
Well, I'll tell you, the 45 and 44 have stayed in line, and they've been gaining the spot of everybody who screws up in front of them.
Alright, so you might have some luck on the outside. I just don't know if they're going to get it going. I think we're going to have 1 to go coming to the line here.
16's backing up in third, but the 51 is right on the back bumper of the 8. Fire Slayer pushing on the 16 as well. And that number 17
I think
Ford.
Slayer's going wherever the 16 does. We're going to be having the white flag, stage 2.
Top 7, 8, all in single file line turn number 4. Here they come to stage number 2. The 22 hits the wall out of turn 4 back in the pack.
White flag, stage 2.
One more time around and get some stage points here and gear up for the final stage for the all-out truck Daytona. 125.
A big run here by the 16 and 17.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
the
on
3
him.
even.
My camera's right on his roof. He's trying to get the draft off that 51, who just will not leave the 8 alone. The 51 gives himself no chance to
They're
make a
going to get
pass
side
here.
by side there for third. That's going to cause some momentum to lose. I don't know if they're going to have enough here to get anything off this turn.
No, these trucks don't quite suck up into the draft quite like the Cup and Xfinity cars do. But
51
here they
seems
come.
content. Here they come. The 51's going to put the 16 below.
And there's a big one on the
3-4
outside.
wide
The
for
3
second.
again.
Who's going to get it? The 3
Wow,
gets it.
wrecking at the line for
Big wreck at
stage
the line.
2. The 3 comes out
Terrell
of
the
nowhere.
Phantom on the outside. Wow, what a finish.
That was kind of crazy. Wasn't even looking at the 3, and here he came out of nowhere to win the stage. Well, finish getting your pressures up, boys, because stage number 3 is about to start.
If I'm here...
I can't
You're
believe
going to
that
have to take
finish.
4 tires here, probably.
I can't wait to see the replay on your end, because I was on board with somebody.
Yeah, it was wild. They were all 5-4 wide coming to the... You thought it was the end of the race right there. These boys are going all out.
That's the name of the game here. I figure if you're broadcasting, I'm going to broadcast like the onboard stuff now. But yeah, that was kind of nuts.
2 and 2 there. All right, stage 3.
Hey, up front is the 40.
Hey, window is going to open here soon.
The 45 of Free OG on the front row, and the 23 of Big T-Bones.
A little bit of strategy.
That's definitely what that was. And what did I say? I mean, I did name a couple of drivers, but I did say Free OG. Look out for him up front. So I'm going to go looking back from the leader so we can see the mayhem.
We're going to go down into the turn, see who gets squirrely.
That's
who holds the line.
That's been their best start through turns 1 and 2, which includes the qualifying run.
We got the bots in the chat. Shout out to them. First time ever on my broadcast, I had the bots in there.
There you go. Now you're
I guess
noticed.
you're not streaming until you get the bots.
That's true. Now you're noticed.
And make sure they like, subscribe, comment even more.
So far, so good here.
OHG in the lead. Terrell the Phantom right behind him.
Bottom line is strong, but the top line is holding. It's definitely holding strong now. If guys can stay up there, we might have something to work with.
These guys are going at it here. In this middle of this pack. Trying to get down to the bottom as fast as they can. Go ahead and get in line.
Yeah, Denke can't make it, but now he does. I don't know if that screwed up the 26, but the 75 did end up squeezing his way down in. He could have just led that top line. People, a little coaching. Don't be so nervous. Take a chance, especially here in the truck series.
Right here. It looks like they're gonna be 3 wide into the turn right here. 4 wide in the back.
4 wide, and they
40
made
into the wall.
40 in the wall, but he survived it.
16th place, I want to say, maybe 20th.
They are.
They're still getting squirrely back there. Oh, another car into the wall.
Oh man, I thought they were gonna hold on in the draft. Now I'm not sure. Whole field's still together.
They're gonna keep it together. It's Bob Drew there in the 44, 16 as well.
A lot of Rum Runners Racing guys are shuffled to the back here. While
looks like they got it all sorted out.
Oh, another guy on the wall. That's the 55. It looks like. Does he end up losing this draft? He just might.
So shout out to you, Taddy. It's a spectacle tonight, baby.
The guy that Taddy should have signed is in second.
They're trying to get a little bit more tame right here. They're trying to get in line.
Now everyone's in line, yeah.
Now it's just a matter of who's gonna wanna try to make that top line work. How many people have friends? You're gonna need some people to get up there with you. So I don't know who's all in what party chat, but
well, the Rum Runners are with the free agents. They just ended up together. So the 16, the 44, and the 55 are the 3 cars that are lagging behind currently. They're hoping for a yellow flag. But if they stay in line and some things happen ahead of them, they could catch some people.
There's major checkup here in the middle of the pack. Oh, the 10 truck right into the wall, Earnhardt style. Keeps it going.
Now these guys will pick up another guy, it looks like. So that's Story Square bringing up the rear in the 16. Bob Drew's in the 44.
Turf Tech hard into the wall. He's got big damage. I don't know how that truck is still moving.
He's not going to hang on to this.
Put the camera on Cybergenic here, and the 33 truck made his way to the top 4.
JMW trying to make moves from the rear. He's trying to make a pass on the high side. He's got no help from down low. One of those guys being the 02. It's one of Taddy's drivers. Taddy and Chase. That's Kay Larson. He was up front earlier.
Yep, single file here. They sorted it out. Go ahead and get comfortable, folks. This is going to be single file for the good majority of the time. Go through and see here. We got the 22 of Ski Mask Sleazy. That's one of your drivers.
Yes, it is.
Made an ARCA start last year. Lagged out early. But here he is making really his debut for Cobra.
Yeah, he's committed. He's really excited to do this. He's really happy to start in the truck series. He's got a lot of truck experience in some other leagues that you're aware of. Thunder Valley Racing, definitely. He raced in White Knuckle way back in the day. He even made a couple starts in the Midnight Racing League early on. So he's been around, and I'm happy to have him on the Run Runner squad. If I'm going to be so frank.
He's definitely someone to look out for in these trucks. I've seen what he can do in those.
Right now, I think
travesty here in the 18. Some of you maybe thought he would have gone higher in the draft, but here he is in the trucks.
He was borderline in the Xfinity draft for sure. Former captain here.
Oh, we got the 83 on the apron coming up the track.
Oh, is that Wicked Fridays? Who's that it?
Wicked Fridays, one of our ARCA standouts from last year. Big checkup. The 3 wide behind him stacking up.
That might separate the field a little bit here. Might have a second pack forming.
It's going to be a little bit of a space there. See if they could get that. They could get the guys in the back up there, but you're probably going to try to sort it out. Back up front, free OHG. Nothing changed up here.
Sauce, if you could get a laps counter right now, I wanted to mention that the story of this race is definitely the driver of this 3 truck. An independent driver, a free agent, who's putting quite the name to himself in a black number 3, funny enough, here at Daytona. But Terrell the Phantom, I'm on board looking back from him. He's riding in second place. He won that first stage. He was a little bit more in position to win it, though. In stage 2, if you weren't watching earlier, he came from absolutely nowhere. He might have been in 5th place with 1 to go, and he ended up winning the stage. Now he's riding around in second place. He won both stages.
Wow,
he's riding around.
Looking for the sweep tonight.
He's riding around in second place. All right. He has no real friends. He has a free agent behind him, a run runner in front of him. So they are in the same party. Those 3.
Let's see. We got 21 laps to go at the moment.
So that 3-car tandem in the front is a quasi team right now because they're able to communicate with each other.
Yeah, they're working together. They got the 33 behind them. The 17, I think they're working together with them as well, just buying the time.
Some other guys lost the draft in the back, it looks like. Cyogenic hanging out into this front draft, though. He is right behind the 8. He's been hanging back a little bit, almost like he's trying to form a run, see what it'll do. He's got 2 really strong competitors behind him, in Fire Slayer and Nike Boy, 17 and 51 respectively. So there is a strong set of guys just behind those front 3.
The 40 in the grass. Hits the 83 into the wall.
Jammed. Is that going to be a caution?
That may have been the 20. I'm not sure. We got Delgado back here in the 99 truck right behind it.
We are still full speed, but the 75 almost got put up into the wall here. He's high line in this front draft, which is still pretty strong at like about a dozen trucks, I want to say. There's a black and green truck kind of hanging out in the rear. It's hard for me to see.
We're picking that 20, the 22 down on the apron. We're picking another guy who very well could have went to Xfinity. He ran every series we had last season and finished the year in Cup. So I mean, he's someone who's gonna show up every race no matter what. So that's definitely a good pickup there.
And that's great because he's a talented driver and he shows up, and that's like what more can you really ask for from a guy? And this, this quasi.
In the 88, another guy who Ty Racing stood out in the Xfinity series last year. He made it to I want to say the final 6. So.
Ty Racing and I had some battles in ARCA. Michigan comes to mind.
So a lot of good talent in here that was racing in Xfinity last season. Nike Boy Will, one of those I think you spoke about earlier.
I'm on the 99.
So it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a very competitive season. I feel like.
I'm riding around with the 99 now. That's Del Gotro, another guy who raced with Ski Mask Leezy and a couple of those other leagues. Another guy who has a lot of truck experience as well. So the 99 Del Gotro 30, he's another name to definitely look out for in this truck series. He's just hanging out on that bottom line as a couple of guys go high. Denkate drops down, hits the 38, and walls himself. That's going to cost him this lead draft, unfortunately, for the 75.
That's our full setter for the night. Oh, the 23 hits the 99 into the wall. He gets underneath the 20.
Just as I'm on him. Broadcaster curse. Sorry about that.
Yep, I am on him as well. That is double the curse.
I think he just bounced off the apron, and it was wrong time. Wrong time for the 99 to be right there. That's all that was.
Put the camera on JMW here in the 40 truck. He's running around. He's I want to say 10th spot right there.
Yeah, he was almost lost his front draft at one point, but now he's worked up the. About 10th place. 1, 2,
We're gonna see a pit
Let's
stop
see.
in this
1, 2,
stage
3,
for
4, 5, 6,
certain.
7, 8. He's ninth, as a matter of fact.
We're gonna have 17 to go here. They're probably gonna split the stage. Probably roughly 9, 10, 11 laps left for these guys.
Riding around on board with the 9th place driver, JMW. We are looking forward to the leaders.
Oh, it looks like Wicked Fridays has mechanical failure. He is out of the race.
Tough break for your first start here in the All-Out Truck Series.
And am I mistaken, is Balmer in the race?
I did not see him. But I didn't see him online either, and I am friends with him.
That is interesting. Balmer he won our ARCA championship last year. Oh, Wicked Fridays is actually in the pits. I'm sorry, he is still in the race.
Okay, so he must have had some damage needed or get some repairs.
Yeah,
and
Wicked
whatnot.
Fridays and Balmer definitely showing up for ARCA last season. Finished it out. Interesting not seeing Balmer in the race tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Put the message out. He didn't say anything back, so maybe he got busy. It's unfortunate, but I'm sure we'll see him next week or thereafter. A little bit of a checkup mid-pack here as we're looking ahead on my screen from JMW, who's in 9th. That Menard's truck, that yellow truck, would like to check up. Not sure if something happened in front of him or if it was him who had the issue.
I'm looking at this car in 3rd place, this number 8 truck with baseball kid. It's someone to look out for here, I think, at the end. He's playing his role nicely right here. Just needs to hang out, manage his tires, and use as much fuel as he can and get that top it off.
Yeah, right now Frio G is using all of his fuel because he has led this entire time since the start of stage 3. So he's at the biggest disadvantage right now. And hopefully he has some friends who are going to be willing to pit a lap or so early for him. Yeah,
you want to be able to just drain the fuel tank down as low as you can. You want to take half a can, no tires, get out as quick as possible. And you're gonna need a couple draft and help guys with you on that. So
yeah, that actually cost my team.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Stage 1, we pit early and we had to take a can, and that cost us because we were leading. And then taking the can while everybody took a half. That's what that strategy came into play. I think we're on the last. How many laps do we have left?
We got 14 to go. Roughly 7 to 9 laps here before you start seeing pit stops. Probably more so 6 to 7 laps. We'll see some pitting. I think at 33 he saved a lot. He's had a few car links in between him and the 8.
That is true. He looks like he's been saving the most. He definitely looks like he's been saving the most up front.
And that 3 seconds is a lot. I mean, we got the 22 on the apron in the back. Gonna gather it back.
Is he gonna hang on? Oh, we got a spinner in turn 3. I might have seen in the distance.
I don't see anything. Oh, we got the 02.
He wasn't trying to
enter the pits.
I don't know what
What happened? The 02 pitted.
I don't know if he just decided he needed to pit there. Yeah, he definitely looked a little fast entering pit road.
Bring back out front. Yeah, if you take the half a can, that's 3 seconds. Full can's gonna be about 6. So
there's some guys who had to pit early. They were probably running alone already, which is why they spent more fuel. Because if you're in the draft, you're able to lift, and you're lifting a lot. Unless you're leading that draft.
It's going to be hard for them to get back with the draft being so spread out.
Oh, they need a yellow for sure if they're going to need to get back on it.
Not sure what happened with them there. Looking in the back, there's about 4 cars here in the line.
Nobody's pitting this time around from the leaders. And you got to give it to them that the 33, 17, 51, they've been really patient. Those are guys who have been known to not want to sit behind guys for that long. So
12 to go here in the race.
But, you know, they're waiting for their pit stop, and they're going to just get focused, make those pit stops, and don't be surprised if those 3 trucks we've mentioned that are sitting 3rd, 4th, and 5th are going to be the ones up front after these green flag stops. Don't be surprised. They're coming underneath the 26, putting him a lap down. He's already taken a pit stop here. If he can hang out of this lead draft, the 26 might end up back with the leaders, but that's asking a lot.
That'd be a good look for him. He lost the draft early on. He's going to drop down here, and I think the 33 is going to allow that.
This could help him get back towards the front a little bit if he stays out, if he's already pit.
Interesting strategy there. So we really have nothing to lose there with 26.
No. But as long as you can hang on to this draft, that's the best
Oh,
you
it
can
looks
hope
like
for.
the 17 is the film and the 51 getting a little close there going into the turn.
Yeah, we look for a signal coming up here.
Yeah, we're looking. Some
Look how
guys
much-
here I see with 5 laps, some with 4.
Look how much the 30 to everyone is
Oh,
signaling.
look, we got some hitters here. The 51.
Look how much the 33 has been laying off. The 26, who's not in the draft, has just been sitting in front of him. The 33 may not even be coming to pit road this time. I'm not even sure. I don't think he signaled.
I want to say the 51 on back signal. We'll see right here. Who's
Yeah,
gonna
look
come.
at everyone, but I was
51's
on
coming, the 8's
Nope,
coming.
he stays out. Ty Racing stays
Here
out.
comes the
Ski Mask stays out. The 3 and the
17's
30.
coming.
Cyogenic stayed out. So did
Trav's
your...
coming in. 16's coming in. The 23, I think. Well, a lot of guys coming in.
Terrell the Phantom stayed out.
Free OG out there. OHG.
Good amount of guys stayed out here. They're in this front draft. But
Go back to the front here with the 3 truck.
they're going to lose a little bit of time now because, assumingly...
They need to push as hard as they can right here. These
Right
three trucks,
here.
yeah. They need the 3, the 33, and the...
Absolutely.
90, or the 88 need to push
Because
hard.
assumingly some of the guys
They
will
do
be...
not need to be separated at all. They need to gain as much as they can on
The guys who just pit, some of them will come out and they're going to be together.
Yep.
Oh, the
Oh,
3
looks
is
like
going
we
to...
got...
Wow, the 3 and the 88
33's
stay
pitting
out
by
again.
himself.
Wow, that's... Well, he's at the 22 behind
I think
him.
the guys who pitted first are going to win out here. These guys are broken up. They don't have... Let's find the other guys. See if
I'm
they're in the line.
I'm on the 3 who is not pit yet. The 3 and the 88 Ty Racing has not pit. Darrell the Phantom and Ty Racing have not pit. They are
Alright, so
first and
JW and
second.
them are out of... I want to see who...
They are
Not sure
out.
who got out of the pits first, so...
They just signaled, so they are going to pit this time down. I'm going to stay on them so that you can find the leader.
Well, I got the 45, the 17, and the 38 here. I assume they're the guys who are out front. So
So this is what it all comes down to: is these green flag stops.
we got Fire Slayer and
Here they
8.
come.
He's already pitted. He's coming around. Is the 3 truck pitting now?
Oof, extra safe entrance for the 3 truck too. I really think he cost himself some time on pit entry. So did Ty Racing because he stayed behind him.
So we'll see where this 3 truck comes out at. I want to say the 17 truck's going to cycle around as your leader.
The 3 did qualify fairly highly too. I think he qualified 4th or 5th. So he's been near the front almost all day. 1 to 2 stages.
There we go. I'm on board with Fire Slayer in the 17 truck in 6. No one out in front of him. He's going to be the leader here when they come back around.
Yeah, the 3 and the 88 have
The
exited
3
pit
is
road.
just now coming out of the pits.
Here comes some of the trucks now.
And they got 3 trucks lined up here.
I see
Looks
the
like
40,
the,
the
45
44.
taking a peek.
I think is on the tail end of the lead lap, but the 33 is with him. Cyogenic is your leader.
3 truck is the leader at the moment. 3 truck is still the leader.
Really, with the 33 that just went around him?
The 33 is now your leader.
Yes, that's what I thought. All right, is Bob Drew in second or is he a lap down?
I am not quite sure.
So yeah, the 3 ended up the tail end of this lead draft. That does not
And
include the leader,
this
by the
17
way.
truck is going to blow right past him. He's got 3 trucks behind him. They are hauling.
But
And
they
Bob
are in
Drew
the
is
draft.
not on the lead lap.
Bob Drew is not in the lead lap, so he's just
not
helping
in
the
the
leader
lead lap.
right now. He's actually not staying in line very good for the leader. But there's the 33. I said it before. Watch for the 33. He was conserving so much.
All right, we're going to see what happens here. I'm on the 33 truck.
I am on the
Gonna
17. We are on board
Okay.
with Fire Slayer.
I'm going to get the Fire Slayer as well.
Here comes Bob Drew is staying high, staying out of the way. He'll probably try to hang on to the rear end of this draft here. He'll have a
They're going
chance
to catch
to.
that 33 here.
He's also staying high. Is he going to come down low?
He's going
Is
to
he
try
going
to
come down low? He's going to
cut him
stay
off
high.
here.
Yes, he does. There he comes down low in front of the 17. The
Go.
17 is going to go
17
low.
goes low.
Big block out of the 33.
That 33 blocks it, covers.
Wow, Fire Slayer does not get by
Great
the
move
33.
by the 33 there. He was almost done to right, so I'm not sure. I don't know how they didn't get around there. Looks like they're going to have to try again.
How many laps do we have to go? There's got to be a few.
We'll have it checked right here coming to the line.
I mean, good job out of Cyogenic in that 33 truck. And that's terrible news for the rest of this field because he's going to be so strong at so many other tracks that to have him win at Daytona when so many other guys have a shot here, you know, they got to get around him if they're going to do it. I mean, these are your top 2 free agents running 1 and 2 right now.
Hey, Chivy's right behind him. 1, 2, 3.
That's true. But he's not is he a free agent? He is. That 38 truck's not a team. So it's a good-looking truck, too. Too bad it's not on a team.
We're going to have...
Just runs up
5 to go. We're going to be 4 to go coming to the line.
The
You're watching the Cobra E-Racing All-Out Truck Series.
He gets so much space. He just stays up high. Even though the draft, those guys are behind him. Look at this.
Interesting.
Is there some sort of... Does he have a cheat code? What's... Does he have a make-believe draft up there? Like, they're not even gaining on him, it seems. And he just goes in front of them in the turn. Now he tries to go high. He's going to touch the wall.
Oh, he's going to block the wall.
Fire Slayer's going to get all over that rear bumper.
They're going to get a little bit more impatient here.
Did you have a lap count?
They're going to get tired of that. They're coming to 4 to go right here.
Wow, in the 17, he lost his help on that. He poked out, but he had nobody behind him. They're going to gather it back up. Slayer should back off a little here while the 38 gathers his line.
Who is going to win it here? The 33, the 17, 38, 45. It's a 5-man battle with the 02 there as well.
33 now goes high. There
Big
goes the 38.
move by the 33 and the 38.
Block. The 45 goes high with him. So does the 02.
They're 3 wide going into the turn almost. The 38 to the front.
Those are team guys. The 45 is free OHG, and then the 20, sorry, not the 02, the 20.
Chivy the champ to the lead, coming to 3 to go.
What a move by the 38, though, to get ahead. The 33 and the 17 were messing around so much that Chivy just took his own line.
In the back.
Now Cyogenic is by himself on the bottom. These guys have the line. 4 cars in a row. Here goes free OHG down low. He has a run.
He's making a move.
He's now going to have a push from the 33, but Chivy's going to maintain that lead here in turn number 1. We have 4 trucks on the line.
2 to go here, coming to the line.
4 trucks on the line are not far behind. Is there enough time for them to catch it?
They got a lot of momentum coming back there. I'm seeing it. They're all diving to the bottom. The 17 is, the 02
right,
is,
the 3 and the 22 are leading that pack, and they are coming. I think these guys may have just realized that, too. They got real straight, real quick here.
I think that's the 3 truck right there. The 33 is going to back off and get him a big run.
Could you imagine? They've just caught the draft. Could you imagine if
this is gonna get interesting here?
Does the 3 pull it off here?
The Cobra E-Racing All-Out Truck Series at Daytona. We have 2 laps to go.
We have 3 Rum Runner trucks up here in this group now. Ski Mask and JMW have joined with that second group. But
yeah,
Chivy the champ
got some momentum. He's going to the outside. The 22, no. Thought about it.
Nobody goes with him. But the 38, he continues the lead. Chivy the champ got that lead. No one has challenged him since.
The 20 car is story squared, correct?
The 20 is... No, that was the 02. Warpig's the 20. We haven't said his name.
All right, look at Warpig right there in second. We're coming to the white flag here, everyone.
I'm going to go looking back from Warpig to see if we have the run.
Out. Next flag ends it.
This is their chance, 2.5 miles around Daytona Super Speedway.
Who's going to take their shot? The 17's laying back. The 20's laying back. Everyone's laying back. The 38's going to have to make this 4 wide.
I don't know if the 20 has it. I don't know if the 20's going to have the help. I don't know if you can get out in front of it. Here comes the 40. Oh, he cuts
33 to 45 down inside. Big wreck by them.
Free OG in the
green flag still.
No yellow.
Who's going to take it? Chivy the champ in the lead.
I don't know what happened, but they just caught each other up, and those 2 guys are now out of this. Does the 20 have the run?
Well, the 20, I don't think he's got the run. I think the 38's going to win it here.
Chivy the champ, independent
Chivy
driver.
The champ's your winner here in the All-Out Series.
The number 3 tried to do it again. He ends up 4th. Chivy the champ, Warpig, Fire Slayer. The 3 truck driven by Terrell the Phantom is 5th place.
Ty Racing 5th.
Ty Racing 6th.
We got Chivy, Warpig, Fire Slayer, Terrell, Ty Racing,
Ski Mask 7th,
JMW, Butters in 8th, Travesty in 9th, and Nike Boy Will 10th.
I would love to see
what a race! What a finish!
Really? I would love
We'll
to
get
see
the
a replay.
top three in here. We'll get Chitty, War Pig, and Fire Slayer real quick. Round out this incredible night of racing.
I want to see what happened with the 33 and the 45. That was free OHG, right? I keep my two trucks I mix up sometimes. Well, yeah, good job out of Chibi the Champ. When he got his chance, he took it, and he was able to keep them fend off. Like I said, the trucks don't quite have the suck up as those other cars do. So you really got to be more meticulous with your moves here. It's more difficult, but it's not impossible. So good job, Chibi. Pulls off the victory.
What a race. Hey, it was action-packed all night. They went at it there. They weren't big moves up front, too.
You know, I was nervous because this is a short race. 50% truck races are not that long. So it's just interesting that how it played out. It was a really good race. Had the green flag pit stop. A lot came down to the end. It really did. Yeah. And good job by everybody.
40-minute.
Way to finish off this first night.
Get them. Let's see who gets the fast lap real quick, and we can get them in here.
Yeah. Who are we inviting?
Free OHG. The fast lap. We got our winner Chibi. Right behind him.
Oh, I'm not friends with Chibi.
Fire Slayer.
I got Fire Slayer.
War Pig, second place.
Oh, I can get War Pig. You gotta get Chibi. Oh, War Pig's already added to this. Messaging Warpig, so he actually joins the party. A Fire Slayer in here, so we'll just start off. Fire finished third, right?
Yes.
So we did not know who you were working with. I don't think you were with the other guys that were in.
Chibi and Warpig were in mine.
Okay, so you had Chibi, who was in the who was the your winner. So that was good. So we didn't know if you were working with the 33 who you were following for a lap. But just tell us what was going through your head. You really were patient. You held your line and you just took advantage when everything else kind of happened around you.
No, he was seriously pissing me off. And he lucky I didn't put him to the wall and put him to the infield because he chopped my nose off every time he was literally chopping my nose. Like, I understand blocking, but don't chop my fucking nose.
Gotcha. All right. We did see some of the blocks when he got up towards the front that he was making. We were kind of surprised how well he was able to keep the high line by himself while you had three trucks behind you in the draft.
He chopped my nose and break the damn momentum, and then I'm sitting there trying to lay back and try to get runs. And like I said, every time I got a run, he'd block high, I'd go low, and then that's when he chopped my damn nose.
All right.
Sparks flying here in the All Out series.
Definitely.
Slayer, you're season 1, 5 wins. You're back here for season 3. Really good with the trucks. You're my pick tonight. What's the lookout for the season here?
I don't plan on running a full season in the trucks.
Right, so they're probably going to a team as soon as the waiver wire opens up.
That's the goal.
Well, finishes like that, keeping your name up here at the front, which we know you do pretty often. That's what's going to get you up there. So keep it up, man. Good job. Way to finish third at Daytona, because that's, the crapshoot that it is. It's a tall task.
Well, what? Turn 1, lap 1, stage 1. Everybody trying to win the race. Got walled, lost the draft, and yeah. Just had to play a little bit of pitch strategy, try to get up front and stay up front.
Where you did it, you give that number 17 proud. All right, did we ever get Warpig in here, Sauce?
Yes, sir. Got a Warpig in here. Good run by him. Warpig, you've been all over every series. Show up here in the trucks, get P2. Saw you trying to get a run there late. What was going through your head?
Actually, you know, I think we were all in the same lobby, so my team was working with these guys. So we all just us three decided to stay. If I would have had one of my running guys, probably would have. No, it was good. I'll take second. It was a good race. And, it was rough at first, but thinned out a little bit. Got better.
So Warpig, you're actually the only guy who's on a team who finished on the podium tonight. Because you drive for Rising Dragon, which is affiliated with Venom Racing, which is Aquatati and Chase Beatty running those operations. What's your plan? Are you a full-fledged truck series driver? Are you trying to win a championship down here? Are you trying to get back up to the other series?
That's great. So last season, you know, I had like a third in each, from ARCA to Xfinity to Cup. So I never was able to accumulate points, or it was tough.
Right.
I had to start all over in each one. So I think this time I'm going to stay in the trucks and just show up every week because I have to, and points and see if I can get in the playoffs, and we'll see what happens.
Well, that's awesome. I'm sure you'll have a couple of chances to run up because, as you know, teams are allowed to call up drivers to run in a series up 4 times. So, at least get those starts in Xfinity. I'm sure they'll have those chances. But there you have it, guys. Warpig finishes second place at Daytona, and he's going for a championship.
Good run tonight, Warpig.
Leaves us with our winner.
Do we have a copy on our winner?
I believe he's in the party. Chibi the champ. He is the champ today. What's up, Chibi? You had a pretty good run there. You weren't up front all night, but when you did get up there after the pit stops, when that lane just opened, we thought you were going to help push, but you decided to make your own lane. Just tell us about the move of the race, which basically got you to win. And worked out to perfection.
Yeah, it was a hell of a move. I was very impressed by that. Very aggressive. You did what you had to do to get the win there. What was the game plan? Just kind of stay up front? I saw you kind of threw out the back, but you kind of showed up out of nowhere there at the end.
I just took fuel there. I wasn't expecting to win. I took usually my race.
Yeah, congratulations on that first start. This is your first start in Cobra, so you start off that with a win.
He ran some ARCA series last year, actually.
Oh, okay.
In a couple races. Hey, it's a rookie race. We'll call it what it is. Congratulations on the first time win there.
And you know what? Just on a personal note, I really do enjoy the paint scheme. The 38 trucks got some really nice paint schemes. I'm sad that in a couple of weeks you're for sure going to get signed by a team. So you're going to stop running those. So, but yeah, so we talked about it a little bit in the race that Cyogenic and Fireslayer were kind of the top 2 names on this potential free agent list after week 2. But your name was mentioned right there after theirs. Do you think you maybe propelled forward thanks to this win?
Yeah.
So anybody else? So anybody with the first waiver priority should look at you before anybody else.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I'd say.
All right, so it's we'll see how this goes. First 2 weeks are definitely interesting. If you're watching along, pay attention because these roster moves are going to be kind of crazy. Because there's a lot of guys who have not only raced in this series, but guys who know from a lot of other series that are finally here with us. And they didn't get drafted, and they're sitting here at the bottom of the truck series, on not on a team, and we're gonna have a bunch of crazy moves just after week 2. So if you're on a team, I hope you're performing well because some jobs are in jeopardy.
Hey, listen, that's the team captain speaking, so
there's 5 teams.
team.
There's
said-
five. There's 5 teams, and I would guess there's at least 5 people who are going to get signed.
I take it.
So
Thank you to Fire Emergency for the
GG's, buddy.
So, all right, I think that's what we got for the very first all-out truck series race at Daytona. Sauce, want to take us out of here?
Yeah, shout out to all the guys out there running hard. Shout out to everybody tuning in again. This is just my personal account. We're gonna get this on the Cobra YouTube account. We'll put it there for everyone to see. But I appreciate you, Brink, for the broadcast. Good run by everyone tonight, and we're gonna see you guys next week at Auto Club. Well, actually, for trucks, we'll be at Michigan, but the rest of the series will be Auto Club. So.
Oh, interesting.
Tune
Didn't
in.
realize that.
Flipped it.
Yeah.
Flipped it
Who
for me.
made that schedule?
See you guys next week.
I did, actually.
I knew we were going to do different races, but I didn't know it'd be like that.
A little flavor to it, so we'll catch y'all there.
Should have sent them to Iowa. I'm still holding out hope they're going to put Nashville on this update. They probably won't.
Alright, we're not live no more.
Alright, good shit, everybody.
I'm tired, boss.
Yeah, me too.
We're on tonight, guys.
Yeah, tried.
Hey, my pick, I thought you were gonna win it. Oh, my thing's frozen.
I actually picked the 33.
No, I mean, I understand. I mean, that guy's got a little bit of a reputation, but
Yeah, see how he does here in the league.
well, the reputation that he's fast, but in ways that he is fast, it's questionable. So.
Yeah, all those things get exposed when you're in the league, though. You tend to. Who's gonna make moves?
All right.
You know, we got rules against shit. Buddy, have a good night, man.
Yeah, I'm going back.